Welcome back to Boris Physical Media Rant. I'm Vanessa. He's Charles.
And welcome to What's New in the World of Physical Media, episode number 10. This is like the fourth or fifth time we've tried to record this.
Yep.
A couple fuck-ups here and there. Figured I'd be a dickhead and speed through it. Or you couldn't understand a damn word I was saying.
Nope.
I figured I didn't want to go that route. We actually might, we were just discussing the end of the month, since there's a lot of times can be 30, 40 minutes long. We're probably going to do one that has all the pictures, everything in it, standard. Then we're going to have one that's a speed version where it's just me just going for it real quick, no pictures, no nothing. So it gives people an option if they want to watch the long one, if they want to watch the short version. The short version, you're probably not going to be able to understand. We probably won't do that. I'm just fucking with you. But like, comment, subscribe. We haven't been on. We've been watching a shit ton of wrestling. So let's go ahead and get started with the announcements. Coming out of Sandpiper Pictures, we have a movie called A Family Thing from 1996. All four of these are available June 11th. This movie is starring Robert Duvall.
Yep.
Movie called Winter People from 1989. This is starring Kurt Russell. Looks like a younger Kurt Russell. I've never even seen this movie. I'd probably just pick it up just because Kurt Russell's in it. Next up is Warriors of Virtue. This is from 1997, some type of martial arts film. And the last one is probably going to be the most notable. It's Article 99 from 1992, starring Ray Liotta and very young Kiefer Sutherland. Sandpiper Pictures has a pretty good slate.
Yeah, they do.
Some, I don't know if they're notable titles, but titles with notable actors.
Yep.
Especially Liotta and Sutherland and Kurt Russell. If you don't like Kurt Russell, I don't know, I have to ask what the hell's wrong with him. Next up, coming out of Kino Lorber, we have a movie called Are You Being Served? The movie from 1997.
Never heard of it.
I don't remember this one either. Has a 2019 4K restoration by Studio Canal, so apparently Studio Canal just did a good enough job. They figured they didn't have to go back in and fix anything. So Studio Canal did a pretty good job on everything.
Yep.
So that was just an announcement, no date, how Kino Lorber rolls. Now coming out of Studio Canal UK, we already have it over here in the US. This came back out in 2011. Movie starring Jake Gyllenhaal. Source Code. This is going to be available May 20th. If you want this movie, it's available on Amazon UK, but by now I would think everybody would have it.
You think? They probably re-imported it over.
But getting it again. Next up is a little bit of news for the Karate Kid Retro VHS 4K Steelbook. It's available for pre-order on Amazon for $38.99. Not available on Walmart yet. I don't know why.
I don't know.
But before I get on to the next one, the 4K Mondo Steelbooks of Marvel, they keep going in and out of stock. I've noticed Guardians has been pretty much staying out of stock. That seems to be the most popular of the four, which I kind of expressed in the video when we did it. That would probably be the most popular.
Yep.
But you want to get them on there, they're still available at this moment. Like I said, Guardians keeps going in and out of stock, so if you want that, get on it real quick, because I guess they brought so many of them, and
yep.
I guess, yeah. At least we're getting them over here, because they're available in the UK. You had to import them, or you had to go on eBay and pay
decent amount of money for them.
Oh, they worth it? Probably not. So Walmart's a lot cheaper than paying a couple $100 for just one movie. But coming out of Draft House Films, this movie is supposed to be back a while back. A movie called Caligula. I guess I said that correctly. The Ultimate Cut from 1979 is going to be available on 4K. Richard Diaz actually was talking about this movie a good bit. If you don't know who he is, Vague Ramblings, go subscribe. Great channel.
Yep.
He goes really in depth, and he knows exactly what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, because he
works on movies and films himself.
Yeah.
So definitely a lot of knowledge with watching him. Plus he gets a lot of different items in
Mm.
that we normally don't get, or I see anybody else get.
Nope.
Collector's items, more or less. So definitely check his channel out. Next, coming out of 101 Films, this is from the UK, Lawnmower Man collection, and this is part of their Black Label collection. Has 3 discs: The Lawnmower Man 2 and The Lawnmower Man 2 Beyond Cyberspace. The limited edition rigid box packaging and a limited edition booklet. Sounds like a Arrow type route.
Yep.
I haven't ordered from 101 Films yet, I don't think.
I don't think you have either.
But this is number 36 in the line. Like I said, 3 discs. Disc 1 is the theatrical. Disc 2 is the director's cut, which I've never seen. I don't even know if the director's cut's even been available for this yet. It may have, and went out of print. Obviously, disc 3 is the second Lawnmower Man. You can pre-order this right now for $33. I don't know what the price of it to ship it from there. I've never ordered. I'm going to try to go in and see how much it would be to ship over here. If anything like Umbrella, it's you got to spend $150 on Umbrella just to get free shipping to the U.S. So, yeah. Next, coming out of Shudder Epic Picture Group is a movie called Bag of Lies. I assume this was available on Shudder first. Now it's getting a physical release. This is coming June 11th for $19.95. Looks like a very interesting movie, don't you think?
Yeah, it does.
Next, coming out of Blue Underground, which you don't hear of very much anymore.
No.
They
They were like banging stuff out, and now it's like,
they have
here and there.
some money issues, or they lost people, or
I don't know.
they just couldn't get any rights in any movies lately. But next we have High Crime from 1973 coming out from Blue Underground. And a little bit of interesting news on this one. The last reel of the original camera negative has mysteriously disappeared. So the last 10 minutes of the film were restored from the best available 35 millimeter. So apparently, from what they said, it still looks good.
That's good.
So there it is.
These are still getting that. That's what
They're
matters.
the same label that released Maniac and Toolbox Murderers.
Mhm.
So there are 2 movies. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. But Screen Factory gave us some news. We got Orphan with new special features for their this, which is good. I know a lot of people bitch. They buy a movie and don't have no special features on it, which means you're going to do too much. But at least you're
Right.
getting a re-release of this, because the other one was getting a little pricey. This had the new 2024 2K scan of the Inner Positive. Has 4 new commentaries.
Good.
Then it had the new interview called Short Story. So at least you're getting some new stuff.
Yep.
And speaking of Shout Scream, they have a sale going on there right now for Roger Corman. Who know who he is? It's like cult favorites. He has 2 cool looking vinyls on it. One's from Humanoids from the Deep. The other one is Battle Beyond the Stars. He teamed up with a movie with Joe Dante with Piranha. So if anybody's not seen Piranha, you need to see it. Great movie.
Yep.
But Scream and Shout, they announced their movies. You got Matinee coming to 4K. You got Species 2 coming to 4K. You got the RoboCop from 2014 coming to 4K. And you have RoboCop 2 coming to
Yep.
4K. I don't know if they're going to release RoboCop 3 in the future. It's a possibility.
It is a possibility.
But at least we're getting one that's new, because I know people bitch about the re-release. At least you're getting it in 4K, and the Shout and Scream always do a wonderful job
Yeah,
on
they
their
do.
movies.
They always
Whether
package everything very well.
it's very people complain about them a lot because it's re-released, but you don't have to buy it. You're getting the 4K of it, so you're getting the upgrade. That's what you're paying for, is the upgrade.
Yep.
But that was a pretty good slate for them, I thought. Ghoulies 2, which we done talked about, but I want to reiterate again, is coming to 4K finally. This is number 3 in their line.
In the MVP
Laser,
right? Laser Vision?
Yes. This came out a while back on Blu-ray. They announced when the Blu-ray came out that they were working on this. Now we're getting this July 9th.
Mm-hmm.
It's up for pre-order. Diabolical has it for $32.99. That's probably the best place to go get it. It's going to be the cheapest, most likely.
Right.
Next up, we finally got a pre-order price for La Femme Nikita 4K Steelbook. You can get this on Amazon and Walmart Both same price for $45.99. I assume
That's
that price is going to drop, but being Sony, it might drop to maybe $35, maybe.
Maybe.
But we got Rocky 5 and Rocky Balboa, which she was excited about. Me, not so much. Rocky 4 was my go-to out of the Rocky movies.
Mm-hmm.
Cool thing about this, though, they all matched the other 4 that were released, about a year ago.
Just about.
And Rocky 5, just the normal Rocky 5, but Rocky Balboa, you're getting the theatrical and the director's cut.
Mm-hmm.
They're both available on Groove right now for $29.99. That'd be the place to go get it, because Walmart and Amazon is $40+.
Mm-hmm.
So it's better to go on Groove and save a little bit of money. Next up, coming out of MPI Media Group, we have The Last Kumaiti, coming June 11th. Available on Blu-ray for $29.98.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if you want to take it one step further, 4K Steelbook, $44.99. Never heard of the movie, but the Steelbook looks pretty
cool.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments if you've heard of this movie or have seen it.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard of this one. I know we reiterated on this like a broken record, but the movie called Imaginary, the one with Killer Bear.
Mm-hmm.
This is coming from Blumhouse.
Yes.
I believe May 14th, $39.99 on Amazon, Walmart $49.99 at the moment. Groove has it for $24.99, I believe. There's cheaper on there if you want to pre-order that, but I would wait. Next up, coming out of Kino Lorber, this was a last-minute movie called Narrow Margin, starring Gene Hackman. Apparently, this is a highly told movie about him.
I've never heard of it.
It's going to be available in 4K from 1990. Has a SDR UHD master by Studio Canal from a 4K scan of the original 35mm. So at least this one has a date on it. They usually don't put on there with the date being released, but now we got a date.
Yep.
But let's get into actually what's new in the world of physical media this Tuesday, which is April 9th. I'd say probably the biggest movie of the week would be King Kong, that's coming out from Paramount, 1976, a 4K Steelbook for $26.49, starring Jeff Bridges. Never seen this. I did pre-order this. Very excited to get this one in. It looked interesting, I guess.
It did. Another King Kong movie to the collection.
Next, coming out of Criterion, we have a movie from 1975. This is available on 4K. Picnic at Hanging Rock for $34.99. Next up, coming out of Shout and Scream Factory this week, we have 2 Blu-rays. First Blu-ray is the collector's edition of Lost in Space from 1998 for $28.99. And a re-release, I don't know why they did this, but we're getting a re-release of Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2023, just a standard Blu-ray for $22.70.
It must have ran out.
I guess because Umbrella had it. Then they released it in the Steelbook. Now they're releasing on just normal Blu-ray. But, I mean, I got the Steelbook and the Umbrella copy of
He does.
Winnie the Pooh. Can't wait for the second one, actually. And they just released a trailer for Bambi the Reckoning.
Yeah, that looks really good.
That's going to be interesting. Coming out of Warner Brothers, we have this is available on Max to stream. But if you want a physical, Doom Patrol, the 4th and final season from 2022 to 2023, available for $26.30, DVD for $19.96. And if you want the complete series on Blu-ray, you can get from 2019 to 2023 is available for $74.99, DVD for $59.99. Not a big fan of the DC shows, never have been. I like the movies, but never TV shows. Kind of like the Marvel. They get boring after so long. Even the Marvel movies get boring after so long.
Yep.
Next, coming out of Wellgo, we have Blu-ray, a movie called Munster. This is not the Munster movie from A24 from a couple years ago. That was a great movie, though. This movie's from 2023. It's going to be available for $18.98. Next, coming out of MVD Visual, we have a movie coming on Blu-ray called Mean Guns from 1997 is available for $21.98. We got 3 titles coming out of Kino Lorber this week, all Blu-ray. First one is a special edition of The Minus Man from 1999, available for $18.59.
The Looters.
The Looters from 1955, $18.59. And You Can Never Tell from 1951, also for $18.59. Kino Lorber stepped it up from last week. They only had 1 title last week.
Yeah, they got 3. Next week they'll probably have 5.
Next is a movie I was looking forward to, starring Justin Long from Jeepers Creepers.
Mm-hmm.
Coming out of RLJE, we have the Blu-ray copy of It's a Wonderful Knife. It's available this Tuesday for $18.98. Get it on DVD also for $12.96. Coming out of Universal is a movie I know everybody. But coming on Blu-ray is the collector's edition of Lisa Frankenstein from 2024. This movie looked beyond stupid. I would stream this. It's available on Peacock, so I'd stream it before you purchase it. I think this would be a one-time watch or a no-time watch. But if you're interested, 1995 DVD for $14.95. This is another movie I think should be streamed also. I think it's coming to Peacock. Is the collector's edition of Night Swim. This is Blumhouse, and they are very hit and miss.
Yep.
Coming Blu-ray, $22.96, DVD for $18.42. Next up, coming out of Unearthed Films, available on Blu-ray, is a movie called The Abandoned from 2006. It's available for $25.99. Next up, coming out of a label called MUBI, the movie called Falling Leaves from 2023. It's available on Blu-ray for $29.04, DVD for $20.99. Next up, coming out of Mandro Macabre, Blu-ray Death Squad from 1985 for $22.98. Blu-ray Special Silencers from 1982 for $22.98. Next up, coming out of Massacre Video, if you don't know who these guys are, they're the ones that did the 4K of Blood Rain.
Mm-hmm.
Great looking movie. All 3 of these were supposed to be released back in March 12th actually.
Yeah. There were supposed to be 4 originally, and the other one apparently got pulled.
Just to finish it.
I guess.
Mm-hmm. All 3 of these available on Blu-ray. The first one's up. Orozco the Embalmer from $26.19. Snuff 102 from 2007, $26.98. And In Hell Productions presents the films of Vince Roth and Mickey Nards from $26.98. What do you think? That's not bad, is it?
Nope.
Next, coming out of Full Moon Features, and I did pre-order this one. I got this one on Diabolic. This looks like a Critter type film.
Yep.
Coming to Blu-ray is a movie called Seed People from 1992. Looked like a bunch of aliens. So it's going to be available for $21.95.
That one is, that price is actually an Amazon price. It finally showed up on Amazon.
That's not. It was cheaper on Diabolic. I think it was like $14.99.
Yeah, I think so.
When I pre-ordered it. Also, you're getting on Blu-ray Countdown to Esmeralda Bay from 1990, $21.99. Coming out of MRI Media Group this week, we have a 4K called The Roundup No Way Out from 2023.
That is a media book. And originally it didn't have a 4K, only had a Blu-ray and a DVD, and that was supposed to come out last week. And so
coming out this week.
Yep.
They said you had to wait another week.
I guess they wanted to put a 4K out with it, so
that's good. 4K is always better. 4K $44.98, Blu-ray $24.98, DVD $12.96. They should have kept the trend of the 98, but they didn't.
They didn't.
But the last movie of the week, very light week, we have coming out of Allied Vaughn. The Blu-ray, and the movie title is called Which Brings Me to You from 2023. Never heard of this, but available for $25.49, DVD for $19.99. With that, that's the What's New in the World of Physical Media, episode number 10. Not much to talk about this week, but actually kind of good for us because we've been watching a lot of wrestling. So I've kind of like abandoned what's been coming out lately because I didn't really care at the moment. But it was nice to. Sorry, that's our asshole neighbor.
Yep.
He doesn't exist. He's just some jackass that lives up the hill.
Yeah.
But not much coming out this week. But like, we didn't really pay much attention because we were busy watching wrestling.
But we let you know ahead of time about that.
Yeah. But pretty decent titles. You got King Kong coming. I have to say that's the
biggest movie.
The biggest movie, I would say, out of everything. I mean, well, Lisa Frankenstein, but I don't think that movie is really that big.
No.
You got Night Swim, which it looks interesting, but I don't know if it looks interesting enough to buy. But other than that, It's a Wonderful Knife. But let us know in the comments what movies you might be excited for this week. Not too much coming this week, except out of boutique labels,
Yep.
more or less. But like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye.